understanding a lot of just a lot of the nonsense. I just don't. But I don't understand why more people don't see the obvious, and it does go beyond politics. Like, for instance, I'm working on an article, and it's about Tim Michels, and I'm gonna go over a tad bit of it with you, right? Now, obviously, for many years, my people, black people, we really didn't have a voice, and you can say what you want, you can spew that nonsense, because I get into it with a lot of my people on my side of the aisle that are to the right that sound just as fucking stupid as people on the left, and sometimes stupider. Like the whole Columbus Day thing yesterday. They just were calling it Columbus Day because they hate the fact that the left, quote unquote, tries to change everything. Shut the fuck up and make some money. Do what you do. And the right wing used to be like an exclusive club for white people. You have ignorant black people that always spew these unintelligent attacks on anyone that isn't what I like to regularly call a house nigga. Because that's what the fuck it is. These motherfuckers are house niggas. It's obvious that the policies don't help poor people and people of color. It's obvious. That the fact that no one is approaching it like that and you get into heated debates with these fucking morons says more about you right-wingers. Stop getting into these heated debates about them. Like, dude, you're supporting something, a process that was created to specifically kill brown and black babies because the lady that did it just thinks you guys are weeds in the fabric of society. Okay, house nigga. And that's kind of my point. You, in spite of it, you should just be fucking and having babies in spite of this bitch, Margaret Sanger. And before I continue, just let you know, when I do things, I do it from an unbiased perspective. I create my opinion based on the facts. And usually I get angry because the shit is so obvious. I always say that both sides representatives generally shouldn't be trusted. So you should always hold them accountable and keep their feet to the fire, so to speak. The media wants to hear from gay black men and black women, and that's on either side, right? Like the media as a whole would especially on the left, they love the gay black men. They love the struggle of the single black women. On the right, you got house niggas like Candace Owens that really, really thinks that her wearing a White Lives Matter t-shirt, like motherfuckers would not see through the fact that she just wanted attention. Black Lives Matter damn near was dying off. And now you're going to try to expose it. You think, Candace Owens, with 4 police officers holding down George Floyd that Derek Chauvin was justified in having his neck on a nigga's neck? Is that really what you fucking think? Or is it like Ahmaud Arbery was running and jogging in a neighborhood and the nigga had on tan shorts and you said he didn't look like a jogger, basically justifying what them racist animals did to him when they murdered that nigga in broad daylight? That's what this house Negro thinks. We're not coming aggressive enough. And me personally, whether you motherfuckers like me or not, I'm coming. I'm coming at these motherfuckers. You don't got to fuck with me because I have an expiration date with this whole podcast shit. I'm done because a lot of you people still go back into your stupid mindsets and still are mad about shit you have no control over, and what you do have control over, you ignore if you don't like whoever is presenting it to you like a bunch of fucking morons. Same thing with the Rebecca Clayfish. It's obvious she's not a better candidate than Tim Michels, but because you stuck with her from the beginning, you felt you had to stick with her at the end. She would be getting murdered by Evers right now in the polls. Come on, man. On some level, it's all political. And that's kind of my point. And that's the reason I support Tim. You know, it isn't all political with him. It's obvious, though. He wants to serve. He doesn't need this fucking job. It is what it is. I like the fact that the motherfucker fights. But I like the fact that he has restraint. because a lot of the shit that they were saying about him was fucking made up. He got targeted because he made a choice to be successful, made no apologies about it, and kept pushing. Tim isn't black, but right now he knows how it feels to get shit on damn near for just because of who he is. Not comparing them to black people, obviously, or the struggle of black people. Just making a cliche point to kind of spark your brain to kind of make a little bit of the comparison, but that goes over most of your heads. Fuck politics. Let's keep this shit 100 when I close this out. Tony Evers thinks it's okay to have anal sex in elementary school kids' curriculum. Tony Evers thinks it's okay to have an abortion up to 9 months because he doesn't speak against it, and his side of the aisle, obviously, in certain states, are pushing this agenda forward. He should be against it and come out. So the fact that it didn't come out of his mouth doesn't mean he doesn't support it. Silence is compliance. Remember, left, you guys created that. Tony Evers thinks it's okay for a fucking governor to work 33 and a half hours per damn week. Tim is clearly the best candidate. If you don't vote for him, that's fucking dumb. You're not dumb, but that is dumb. Bye.